So let's talk about how do you profit with Bitcoin and the new cryptocurrency economy. This is probably what you came here for. Let's talk about how you make money with this stuff. So why cryptocurrencies? Again, there are many ways to profit. It's, in my opinion, one of the easiest markets to trade because it's not dominated by professionals on Wall Street or high-speed computer algorithms yet. There's also no barriers to entry. Anybody around the world with any amount of money can start actively participating. The high growth potential, we've seen it be the best performing currency over the past several years, and the evolving ecosystem of innovation. Okay, so there's so much development. This is a really, really fascinating space. And there's also huge potential for entrepreneurs. So the development in cryptocurrencies has been incredible. And since its inception, Bitcoin startups have actually raised over $1 billion in venture capital, which I think is really incredible. And you can work for yourself and travel the world. In the new cryptocurrency economy, if you have access to an internet connection, you now have access to a global economy where you can do business internationally without paying a fee to a bank for the permission and the ability to send and receive money. Let's talk about the 5 most profitable ways to make money with Bitcoin. Number 1 is investing, and this means several things to different people. Investing could mean just buying and holding and using Bitcoin as a store of value. It could mean taking capital and investing it in something, maybe a startup that is going to have future production, right? Production value. Also trading, actively buying and going long and then turning around and shorting when Bitcoin gets overvalued. There's so much volatility, which scares the average Joe. But if you understand how to trade the markets based on human emotion, you can actually do really well by understanding when things are undervalued or overvalued. And also entrepreneurship, like I just mentioned, there's so many opportunities for development. Bitcoin and blockchain technology is already changing industries all over the world, but I'll just give you a couple quick examples. Real estate closings, the title tracking system that we have in the United States is so outdated and so expensive and just ridiculous that is open to huge innovation. Also supply chain management, from food to anything that is sold in retail stores to healthcare. Bitcoin and blockchain technology is going to affect every single market on the planet. Also, you can make money with mining Bitcoin, mining new coins, also marketing. You can participate as an affiliate, you can participate as someone who buys and sells assets or markets, products, and services. So there really are so many angles to make money with this, and you can use your own strengths to find where you fit in here. So when it comes to investing in cryptocurrencies, I'll just start by saying this. Cryptocurrencies are a completely new asset class, which means they are very, very risky. There's a lot of unknowns. And so when it comes to investing, you never want to invest money you can't afford to lose, meaning you never want to take your grocery money or money you need to pay for your mortgage or rent and put that into a highly speculative cryptocurrency, right? That's not investing. That's speculating and doing it wrong. When you look at investing, you want to understand things like how to analyze the value of a cryptocurrency on a fundamental level. In the stock market, you look at things like earnings per share, you look at their debt load, there's a very simple way to look at stocks or equity in companies and kind of have an idea of what you think the value should be. It's a little more subjective in cryptocurrencies, but you can also figure out very quickly and easily which cryptocurrencies have value and which ones are just kind of scammy, because there have been hundreds of cryptocurrencies that have come out, and most of them are either copycats or really won't hold their value long term. Also, being an early adopter, people that were very early to Ethereum saw over a 15x return in just a few months. That's just one example. So if you pick the right cryptocurrency and you get in early to the game, there is a tremendous amount of upside. But also being early means there's more risk too, so you need to do your homework. Diversification, you don't need to pile into just one cryptocurrency. Bitcoin has kind of been the gold standard to cryptocurrencies, but there are also several others that have real development behind them, meaning they have really smart people working on them, trying to improve on Bitcoin's original technology. And then another thing is whenever you invest, it's really important to think about timing and execution. Timing is everything. Just like everybody that bought gold in 2011 at the all-time highs when you had the gold bugs on TV pumping it, Bitcoin is one of those things that Warren Buffett always says, buy when people are scared and sell when people are greedy, right? You want to do the opposite of the masses, but it can be difficult to time markets. So patience is also a very, very important thing. And then adding value. If you get in on a project, if you're tech savvy, or if there's a way that you can actually participate on the development of a new cryptocurrency, that's also a way to get in early, amass an incredible amount of value. And that way, when it goes public, your investment could go up by many, many hundreds or thousands of percent. So when it comes to trading, there's actually 4 different time frames, okay? The first one is what I call scalping, where you're just kind of like erratically in and out of a market very, very quickly. The next is day trading, where you get in and out of a trade within the span of one day. That might mean 5 minutes. That might mean 5 hours. Swing trading is where you typically get into a trade and you hold anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks on average. And then anything outside of that, I kind of look at as longer term investing. And one thing I'll say is the shorter the time frame, typically the more difficult it is. So people that hyper scalp typically lose a lot of money. Also with day traders, this is actually my background, where I came from the financial markets, and I just saw more than 99 out of 100 people lose all their money trying to day trade. But I think in cryptocurrencies, if you can understand swing trading and understand how to catch the big moves in a market, that's where you can do extremely well. And that's where I've made some of my money, is in swing trading and then also in investing. So there are benefits of actually combining the two strategies, trading and investing. Number one, it increases your profit potential if you understand how to catch the big swings, either up or down. People that just buy and hope, sometimes you get lucky and you do well, but if you understand fundamental analysis, if you understand technical analysis and how to read charts, that can really give you a huge edge over the masses. So I actually like to build strategies and have an approach for all of the time frames, long-term and shorter term. Longer term holdings prevent what we call FOMO trades, or fear of missing out. Bitcoin, when it was down at $200, I was being really loud to all my friends and family and followers about how I thought this was a really good value, but nobody wanted to hear it. Whenever I start to get hit up by people that ask me, is now the time to buy, is usually after the price doubles or triple. So you want to really think long term and know when it's the right time to buy, so you don't have those fear of missing out trades. And then the potential to add to long-term holdings with trading profits, that's a really big benefit. If you're trading in and out short term, stacking your capital, that's going to give you the ability to hold for even longer term on a much larger position size. Okay, so I want to actually invite you to a masterclass where you're going to learn how to create income and build wealth with Bitcoin and the new cryptocurrency economy. So, in this course, we wanted to give you kind of a high-level overview and introduction into Bitcoin. And on this masterclass, we're going to do a deep dive into the top 5 ways to make money with Bitcoin and show you examples and answer your questions. We'll have time for some live Q&A. And also, you'll learn how Rocky has actually lived off of his Bitcoin profits solely for the past 3 years. It's a pretty incredible story. And also 3 ways that entrepreneurs are using Bitcoin as a profit booster. And I'm really excited about this as an entrepreneur and an investor myself. Bitcoin has really just helped me not only save money, but also make a lot more money with this kind of hungry new economy that we have right now. So I think we are just really hitting the tip of the iceberg. So I know you're going to love this masterclass. We'll put a link below this lesson, and you can go ahead and click that and make sure you're registered. And if you have any questions from this course, you can ask them there, and I know you're really going to love it. So thank you again for taking this free course here on the Skill Incubator. If you have questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I will see you on the masterclass. Take care.